History won't gild your names, it inks them in corrosion. Boardroom sold the soul for pose, for quarterly hypnosis. Not just the tyrants crowned, but every brand that shows it. When ledgers torch the logos, watch your monuments erode in slow motion.
You traded reputation for performative salvation, then strangled legislation, called inclusion litigation, risk a lawyer obfuscation, Meta's memo meditation, Amazon's retranslation, DEB becomes efficiency, a spreadsheet mutilation.
The framing's optimization, but causes ruination. You budget out the bridges, burn the live experience station. Corporate catechism catechizes cruel normalization, and markets clap the coffin with a cold congratulation.
You cancel candles, blew the wicks and handle scandals. Panel after panel, nothing personal, it's gambles. Brand evangels, flannel masks, camo on the vandals. Every open door you bolted, now you're manning damage handles.
You downsize voices, sanitize choices with the PR. Shrink a rainbow to a grayscale, play the VCR. Rewind promises, then cut the scene to DVR. Stay cold and not the people, you're just feasting on the T-bone bar.
Disney reimagine, now re-aiming quietly. Made us policy apology, austerity. Amazon scrubs diversity from the 10K publicly. Target trims the tapestry, collapses what it used to be.
Walmart, McDonald's, Lowe's, pragmatic cynically. Boardrooms, talk risk, talk merit clinically. Cost cut chemistry, culture cut surgically. Pull a line item, label lives non-urgency. You called it prudent, but it's proof you love the throne, not home. You called it neutral, but neutrality is tilted stone. You called it business, but you mortgage every human bone. And when the census calls to roll, your brands are left alone. When history remembers, we won't sing you sweet. We close our wallets, walk past your street. You bow to the crown and betray the crowd. Now watch your gilded castles crumble to cloud. We won't remember you kindly. We won't remember you fondly. You sold out the people for quarterly gold. Now feel that future freezing, your story going cold.
Power towers, coward, you died, devoured order, please a dour talk. Marathon scoured out the ladders, pick the flowers, shred, supply your pipe on spill for black and brown and power. Now it's pull the roots and ask why. Rain avoids you money shower.
Targets pivot, boycotts visit, sales go sour. Shareholder suits, exit, throne gets soured. Spin the spin, we never sin, but memos blower when you cheapen every human. Numbers won't endow ya.
You fenced off senses, call it business, drop defenses, license pretenses, then expense the consequences. Presence of conscience vanishes in sentences. Press releases, bleach the records, white out precedences.
The lesson census, who you center, who you lesson. Your pledges were a weapon, now regression is the lesson. You profit off oppression, then confess it as progression. That's not a course correction, it's a cul-de-sac confession.
Roof, Chris, snatch loan, small biz funds blown. Back they were thrown, millions meant for mind power. Siphon pressure made it known, public rich grown. Petition phones, the money sent back home. Receipts remain shown, you cannot stone a stone.
Was on tone, policies on diversity, text dethroned. Disney's tomorrow tone, disclaimers move, postpone. Made us thrown, language blown, initially glance must claim the flown. Targets roll back clone across the sector like a clone.
Algorithms benediction for a fascist predilection. You curate what is safe, why you throttle contradiction. Cultural cuts and contemns, trims a timid interdiction. You profit off the panic, call it brand risk mitigation.
You freeze the rich addiction that could heal the crucifixion. You pick the weaker friction, then you sell it as conviction. You make a tidy fiction out of neutral jurisdiction. But silence is a side, it's complicity inscription. Season after season you appease the ugliest legion. Greed is not a strategy, it's right you're preaching. Equity's not treason, it's the scaffolding of reason. Cut the beams and watch the ceiling do the sinking.
You fed the fever dream that cruelty is freedom. They claim you served the customer, but which ones did you feed on?
If safety's just for stock ticks, not the folks you lean on. Expect the people's memory to be the light you bleed on.
We won't be a legal tender, won't pretend or play defender. No agenda for your splendor, while the workers' backs are splendors. Every rainbow you surrendered for a pearl clutch hate offender. When the audit writes the ledger, you'll be footnotes we remember.
So engrave it in your blender, brand approved addendum. The future has a spine and every line will bend around. And then you bet against the people, thought the people would defend you. But history is patient, and the patient doesn't mend you. You built your shrines on borrowed names. You called it growth, but it was grace.
We kept the score, we kept the flames.
And now the light reveals the chains. When history remembers, we won't sing you sweet. You bow to the crown and betray. Fuck this and fuck you. You don't deserve a catchy hook. You capitalist, soulless fucks. We're carving every chapter with the names that chose a throne. We're saving every